to Morning Laziness. This is Nilima K.S. and today we are bringing to you an interview session with Ms. Geita Chatterjee. Morning Laziness is an online magazine dedicated to women. It showcases various articles, personal life stories, and interview sessions on different matters concerning women. And today our interviewee, Ms. Geeta, happens to be a home baker as well as the founder of The Sticky Dough. So let's welcome my interviewee. Hello, Geeta.
Hello, Nilima.
How are
Thank you
you?
so much for inviting me here.
Great. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, superb, splendid.
Great.
Good day for us.
So since you, yeah, please.
No, I just said it's a good day for us.
Mhm. Great. Well, since you're on board with morning listeners, what is your morning mood?
Morning mood, I'm always very groggy until I have my first cup of tea. And then I kind of, then it gives me a kick and then I can start my day. And I start my day thinking, planning what all has to be done. So many things happening, what all orders there are, not there. So yes,
Right,
that's how it
right,
begins.
right. So which is your favorite meta character from my NFT collection called Women in Metaverse?
I think I like the one traveling, woman in traveling, because I love to travel. So, and I like the idea that there was one of the characters wearing a coat, the other character wearing sunglasses. So yes, travel to different parts of the world.
Right. So when was the last time you made a travel?
Before the pandemic, quite some time ago.
And are you planning to travel nearby in anytime soon?
Uh, Maybe next year, not this year. Maybe
Okay.
next year. Hopefully things are better, and then we're able to travel. Right now, I have done traveling, but within India. I haven't gone out of India or anything. But hopefully by next year, it'll be safe to travel.
Right. Once the COVID restrictions have been completely
Yes,
taken off and we are
yes.
fit again to
Everywhere there are
yes.
restrictions. Everywhere there are restrictions.
Right. So what made you smile today?
Uh, my doggy who woke me up in the morning. He comes and paws me and licks me awake and always brings a smile to my face. Any time of the day, actually.
Oh, that's so cute. You know, it's so nice. Like when I interview people and they see they are already dog parents and they have their dogs to wake them up and to be there with them. It's so cute. I would love to have one too.
Yes, you don't know what a boon it is to have a dog in the house. It's like he becomes the center of your family, center of your house. So yes, it brings the entire family together. So it's a very good family binding
Right.
to have a pet at home.
Right. So, reading your bio, initially you began your career as a news reporter. So, what exactly influenced you to change your route, diverting it towards baking and like home baking, to start your own home baking business?
See, I've had a very checkered career. I started with television news reporting, and it is a 24/7 job. Literally, like sometimes you used to be woken up middle of the night, that there's been some accident somewhere, there's been some catastrophe somewhere, and it was strange. We had to be alert all the time and every time more or less on duty. So after when once there was a family and children growing up, it became very difficult, and there was no support system as such over here in Bombay. Since I belong to Calcutta, and I'd settled over here in Bombay with my work, so therefore it became difficult, and I was torn from two ways, torn on all from all sides. So finally I did quit. But I quit and I went into another profession. I gave it a bit of a gap. I went to another profession, which was I was teaching in restaurants. I was teaching restaurant etiquette and spoken English. So if you want to, and restaurant etiquette meaning uh, teaching the waiters, the boys, how to behave, how to speak, from which side to serve, how to serve, your knives and forks, your menu, your wine menu, and all that. And it's not that I had a background in hotel management, but yes, I researched, I studied, I found out, and I did it. And I also taught them conversational spoken English.
That sounds
So then
great.
from there till the pandemic started. I was still working there till the pandemic started, because this work gave me more time at home, more time with the children who were growing up. And once the pandemic hit, then everything shut down, and that's when it started coming into me that I should start a home bakery. Since I was always into baking, I love to bake. It was a kind of a stress buster for me all the time, baking. But that time it was a stress buster. Now, of course, no. Uh, and baking for somebody's birthday, children's friends, this, that, distributing, giving. But it was all like kind of in a philanthropic way, just entertaining people with my baking. So yes, from there, during the pandemic, uh, yes, that's the time it happened, when everyone told me that I think you should take it up in a professional way and start doing it. And there were a lot of people who were also doing it. So that's when I got the courage. I said, yes, I should also try it and do it. And that's how it started. That's how the sticky dough started.
Wait, now before things get more sticky, tell us about sticky dough. How is it going on lately?
Sticky dough is going fine. It's going well, but I think, see, initially when it started, it was fine, but now it's like it needs a bit of a boost, which is why I joined the Get Set Up Startup Accelerator program, and it is helping me because it's teaching me things which I which I didn't know earlier, because I'm not trained to be a business person, to be so organized or anything like that. So yeah, it's teaching me. So the Startup Accelerator program has been a big help to me, and we're learning. And I need to get into more of how to handle social media, since I'm not so tech savvy. And that is what we're learning at the this thing, and how to operate, how to organize myself, how to get things done. Yeah, so that way it is this thing. So I need my business right now needs a bit of a boost, since everything right now, everything has opened also. All restaurants, everything is open, everything is free. So I guess people are more into going outside and eating. You see, because when you're a home baker, if someone wants something, you cannot immediately provide it. You have to give a certain time to get it, because only after it is ordered can I uh, deliver. Do I make it? I don't make it and keep it. So there's a time gap, which I don't think people like so much. I guess yeah, it's helping. It's working now. It's going fine.
Right. Well, so do you bake cakes and pastries as per different occasions and festivals? So what is the
Yes.
most in demand delicacy of yours?
I bake according to what people want. Birthday cakes. I don't make pastries, but birthday cakes and pull-up cakes and brownies, cookies, cupcakes. Those are the kind of things I do. I don't do fondant work, because I don't like fondant myself. So that's the type of cakes I make. And my most, I think, in demand is the fudge brownie, which is very gooey from the inside and crackling from outside. That is the one which is mostly in demand. And of course, the cupcakes, which are seasonal. I have seasonal cupcakes like strawberries in winter, cupcakes, mango cupcakes now. Right now, it's the mango cupcakes, which has stuffings of mango and topped with your cream and mango bits. So yeah, those are. And in the cookies, of course, we have the Nutella stuffed cookies, which is, if you break it, you have Nutella oozing out.
Wow. Great. So, what was the most challenging part about becoming an entrepreneur? Like, how did you manage that transitioning about like from a news reporter or from a teacher in restaurants to an entrepreneur? How do you like manage that transitioning period?
It was difficult in the beginning, because uh, baking is not like cooking. Like, if you're cooking, if there's some change in the thing, you add a dash of salt, or you add an extra dash of sugar, or you add some cream to whatever to make it better. But because baking, you have to be very precise. And it's like doing chemistry, like certain things interact with certain things, and you have to be so precise. Like, if it's a little few grams more, and then the entire taste changes, the entire texture changes. If you beat a little bit extra, the whole thing collapses. So it's that preciseness took a lot of time. That took time. Yes, I practiced and did a lot of online courses to get to that position.
Well, I think even I do try a few of baking things at home, like cakes and small muffins
Yes,
and everything. And I think most of them turn out to be great blunders. So I think I have to like work on this being precise with the ingredients by taking the right amount of
have
quantity and all.
to be,
Maybe that would work.
you have to be precise with your measurements. That's the only way it works.
Right. And the mom-daughter duo is so charming. So does she love baking? I mean, does she? I mean, does the daughter love baking as well?
Yes, she loves baking. She does. She was doing a lot of baking. She loves to bake bread. She's very good at making the papa roti, and she's also into baking a lot. She loves to do it. Not so much into cakes, but she likes making focaccia bread and this bread. She loves to do that. Only thing is now she's not getting the time because she's
Mhm.
working, so she's not getting much time. But whenever she gets the chance, yes, she does it. But we don't use it in our sticky dough. We don't sell it. It's for home use.
Right.
Basically, it's
Well,
for
what
home.
is the right? Well, what are some new recipes you're planning to try this year?
Yeah, I want to start working on tres leches, which is a cake which has three types of milk in it, and I want to introduce the mango tres leches because I believe it works very well. It tastes very good, and I want to also launch into chocolates since I've started experimenting on almond rocks and different sea salt covered chocolates. So yeah, I wanted to launch on that, and I keep experimenting as we go along. I'm experimenting with raw mangoes also, cakes. Though I don't know whether I should launch it or not, but yes, I keep trying different ingredients and different things. I read somewhere and then keep trying it to see what clicks and what does not click.
Right. Well, according to you, what are some ideal qualities of a baker?
As I said, I have to be very precise. The ideal qualities I have to be very organized also because when you cannot afford to digress. Like supposing if I'm cooking as well as baking, sometimes it does happen that I have to do both. Uh, Either I cook or I bake. So what? Otherwise, what happens? Like you you lose out on you lose your track of thought when you're baking, and that's when things go wrong. Sometimes you may forget to put an ingredient, and then when everything goes wrong. So when you're baking, I have to learn to concentrate and focus only on that. And yes, that has taught me to do that. So I don't mix up things. Try not to mix up things.
Great. Now, lastly, what do you think this world needs the most?
I think we need more compassion, uh, more empathy, and uh, more tolerance. Tolerance in terms of social tolerance, religious tolerance, political tolerance. These are the kind of things I think we should it will make a world a better place, make humans better, and maybe we should have a world where there are no borders, like John Lennon's Imagine. And if there are no borders, then there would be no wars, no fights.
Right. And where do you see yourself as an entrepreneur in the next 10 years with these two you do?
10 years. Okay. 10 years. I don't want to become someone who is very huge business famous. I want to be very exclusive so that whoever wants something very nice, something they know is worth its value in money, then they will come to me. That's the kind of a thing. That's the kind of a reputation I want to build up. I don't want to be a booming businesswoman, you know, opening sundry shops, many shops or stalls or whatever. I don't want to do that. I want to be exclusive. Yes, you know, if you come to the sticky dough, you will get the best product, best quality, hygienic, and most delicious,
Well,
delectable.
I've never been to Mumbai, so I think when I get there, I'll surely make a order of
Oh
one of your
yes,
cakes
oh
and
yes.
try one.
You are welcome. You are welcome. We would like you to come.
Right. Right.
If I could
So
give,
on that,
if I could
yeah.
parcel it to you, I would. If I could pass all the cookies and brownies to you, I would.
Right, but we can never guarantee how long it'll take to like reach here, and maybe it might even get spoiled as well. So we never know. And I won't take the risk anyway.
It won't get spoiled, but it'll get crushed.
Yeah, no,
Right?
no, right. So there's a chance for that as well. Well, so on that note, we come to the end of this interview session. Thank you so much, Miss Geeta, for joining us today. We truly appreciate your time. And thank you, audience. Hope you had a great time with us today.
Thank you so much, Nilima. Thank you for inviting me.